Welcome to Serving
Welcome.
Up the D.
Boy, Mel Tucker sure has been serving up the D, hasn't he, Wes?
Yes, yes, he has.
I guess we'll just get right into the dumbest decision in the history of mankind.
It's honestly,
The guy's an idiot.
you're the head football coach. What are you doing? You want to pound one out? Cool. I can think of 1,000 ways to do so. Doing it on a call with someone that was hired to speak to your team about being a better man and treating women with respect is not one of them, Mel. You see, Mel, you make
This is
you
like,
make life decisions, and you made the wrong one. Thousands of people could have whacked off with you on the phone, and of all the people, you pick the rape activist that you tried to make friends with. Clearly, this man is a fucking moron. And he shouldn't be leading young men. So, bye, Mel. You swindled MSU. You're a scumbag, and you deserve what's coming. Tuck coming. Thanks.
Tuck came, Tuck went.
Yeah. And guess what? We're a clown
You're
car
done.
again. We have no head coach, and we're going to do this whole cycle of nonsense all over again where we have to find a head coach to save the football team. It's a celebration.
You really can't make this stuff up.
No, we're a fucking clown car again. Why? Why does Michigan State find themselves in these situations over and over and over again? It seems like ever since that scumbag Nasser popped up, nothing but bad things seem to happen every 6 to 7 months at Michigan State. Why? Why can't we just be normal? We
At this point, it's almost like embrace the black hat.
it was a it's when I heard the story, when you sent me the message, I went to bed on Saturday thinking, Lions fans, we went into Arrowhead and fucking won on opening night of the NFL season. Then the Spartans go and win on Saturday, and I go to
They
bed
looked good. I was there.
happy as
I was
shit.
there.
Yeah,
They
you
looked-
went
they
and
looked-
wasted
they looked
your
good.
afternoon watching this team. And I go to bed Saturday, and I get woken on Sunday morning. A message from you
Ooh,
saying,
so.
have you seen this? Exactly. Ooh, so. I get woken up, and it's you sending me this fucking USA Today thing that Graham Couch has put out. And I couldn't believe what I was reading. It was like, is this a bad Adam Sandler movie with Kevin James jerking off in a Zoom call, and now he's got to go coach high school kids to redeem himself? That's what this sounded like. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then of all the people to find out who he was doing this to, are you kidding? A rape survivor? Like, you have to be the world's biggest fucking scumbag. Like I said, we're a clown show again. MSU, bold letters, Mel Tucker jerking off on. Was it a video call? I heard somewhere it might have been a video call. I can't. Bye, Mel. Go. I
Yeah,
can't.
you said it best yesterday when we were talking about it. He swindled all of us. He swindled the donors. He swindled the university. He swindled the community, the fan base, everybody. And like you said, the rape activist. I have a hard time believing this is an isolated occurrence.
Oh no! Get it. There is. I cannot. I'm literally. Every time I look at my phone. I'm waiting for the other shoe.
Waiting for the next one.
I'm waiting to
the next
find
one to
out that
come
this
out.
isn't the first time Mel
the next
Tucker's
call.
fucking done something stupid with his cock out on
Yeah.
cam or phone call or whatever. This dude had the most expensive jerk off in the history of jerk offs.
77 million owed to him still.
He literally
$77 million.
he could have paid
Whack
every
off.
chick from the website Bang Bros to beat him off for the rest of his life, and he'd still have $77 million minus some change. This man is the biggest fucking idiot on earth. You can't be this stupid. How? How can you be this stupid? You're a married. Not even to mention that he's married with children.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He knew this was coming, obviously. I mean, that sit-down interview with Graham Couch before the season started, where he made the now infamous NIL comments. So I just don't understand how you can win here when you can't get the best players. Well, maybe you weren't recruiting because you were telling these kids, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be there. I kind of fucked up.
He made those comments knowing that his ass was done on October 5th. It blows my.
That's why this 2024 class is ranked like 52 right now, and I'm sure the decommits are coming. The transfer portal is going to fill up pretty quick.
It's automatic. 15 kids or so are gone. That's just the second this window opens. The second they fire them, it's the 30-day window where kids can transfer. They're gone, and it'll probably be our best players, because why would they stay here?
Well, it's going to be all those kids that
fucking clown show.
All those defensive linemen that came here to play with Brandon Jordan are all going to be gone.
The recruiting class is done.
Yeah.
Like, we're a clown show. This hire, honestly, you don't even want to talk about the hire right now because of like you said, I'm waiting to open my phone and see some crazy fucking story from Paul Levine or somebody else saying, oh, well, this isn't the first time Mel Tucker's done something stupid under MSU's watch. Oh, he was a month ago in a hotel with 6 hookers and a bottle of fucking Chardonnay and a big pile of Coke. Like, I'm waiting for this fucking thing to blow up even more than it already has. He sold us a box of bricks and told us it was gold. This motherfucker, I knew he wasn't a good coach. I could see that after the first couple games. This man can't coach football. He's not X's and O's. This guy was brought here to sell kids on coming here to win. Like, he was the recruiting guy who was going to bring people in, and then his other coaches were going to do the coaching. Because clearly during the game, he made a lot of mistakes.
But he hurriedly put this staff together during the COVID, whatever it was, when he got hired, when D'Antonio unceremoniously just walked away.
And we all gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. But then
he caught lightning in a bottle with K9.
Then you see these even then you could see the offensive scheme wasn't great. No. It was K9 making
timeouts, poor clock management, piss poor fourth down.
You could see all that.
Play selections. Like, it was just... He was supposed to sell top recruits to come here to play for him with the cool stuff and the Ferraris and the cool dog photos and king chairs and shit. Like, that was him. He was supposed to be our version of Deion Sanders, selling that shit. And he couldn't. He never delivered. And now we've got this pile of shit he's left us with. Sorry for cutting you off, but it's just so fucking irritating that this is what we're left with.
Turn into Stoney here in a minute. Let me speak.
This is what we're left with, though. Like, at least Mark, when he left us in a pile of shit, but he was loyal. He wasn't loyal in the end to Michigan State, but he was loyal to his guys, and that's where he failed. Mel is a scumbag.
Tucker failed too.
And he fucked us.
He's a scumbag because this complaint got filed last December. That's why he didn't make any staff changes. Who's going to come work for him knowing he's out the door?
Mel got money for his assistants. Mel got a brand new facility. Mel got paid over the fucking moon. And this is what we're left with. A man who beat off on a phone call and left us in a pile of shit. How do we sell this to? How do we sell this?
And then we got the
administration. I wouldn't be like, hey, if I'm a top football player, I'm not going, well, Michigan State's where I want to be.
Then the administration comes out yesterday with that press conference, which was laughable. Basically says nothing, doesn't explain Title IX to anybody. So everybody's like, so you knew about this since December and got the report in July and you did nothing? Well, it's because they couldn't, but they didn't say that in the press conference. So everybody on Twitter, everybody everywhere is like, oh, MSU just covering shit up again. Typical MSU. I've actually been at war with people on Twitter, and I don't even do that. You do that. And I've been yelling. I've been going back and forth with morons from Michigan on Twitter saying, oh, it's the same old MSU. You know, they're covering shit up again. No, we weren't covering anything up. We were not allowed to.
It's called privacy. There's laws. They can't just... Haller and the president, they didn't know what was in the investigation. They didn't know the details. They knew Mel Tucker was under investigation. That's all they knew.
So Brenda Tracy came forward.
Yes, she put it out there. But
she put it out there with USA Today, 1,200 pages.
Legally, the only people who knew what was in that stuff is the Title IX office and the lawyers involved. The president didn't know. Alan Howard didn't know. Like, these people didn't know what was inside. They knew there was an investigation, and that's all they knew, and it would come out on October 5th. I don't want to hear people saying, oh, they're hiding shit. No, they didn't fucking know. They got blasted like the rest of us in the middle of the fucking night, finding out that some bullshit, like, finding out that he was chopping his own fucking wood to a woman who didn't want that shit. We're left in a pile of garbage. We are a dumpster fire of a program right now. We were a dumpster fire. We were
to be honest.
At least Mark built up what he burnt down. Mel just burnt it all down. And burned himself down with it.
To be honest, though, my expectation was next year to be competing for a playoff spot in the 12-team playoff thing. And
if we don't,
that was my expectation with him. Now that's out the window, obviously, because who knows what we're going to look like in the next 2 to 3 years. I mean, we're square one at the rebuild again.
We're done. Who's going to want to coach here? Who is going to want to come in right now and try and sell kids to come to Michigan State? Who can do that? Urban Meyer? Are we getting Urban Meyer to come here? Because that's the only guy I can think of off the top of my head that kids are going to come to no matter what. The rest is like, well, Mark's going to come in. It's a celebration. Are we going to keep him forever?
That's short. That's short term.
No, I know, but I don't see it out
this year. That's the whole Harlan Burnett's hand through the rest of this year.
Like, where's the out where we don't become Northwestern? Where we're not Indiana?
We're already Indiana and Northwestern.
Well, play-wise, but this program wasn't there. Like, it's a top 15 program in revenue. This is a good fucking place to be. Like, to coach football, it's a good place. But right now, we're a laughingstock. And I don't know how you remove that from the narrative. Like, if you're a parent who has nothing to do with Michigan, we're not talking about bullets. We're not bringing in kids who are legacy. I'm talking just some kid from California who wants to play football, who has 7 or 8 top scholarships. He's not picking Michigan State. Not now.
They're not doing that now. They're not doing that now, though.
No, they might not be, but we at least get...
we were in the conversation.
But at least Mel, supposedly... We were getting a few 4 stars. We were in for 5-star kids, and they were dropping at the last minute. But now, there's not a fucking chance. None. Can't.
So just shut it all down, huh?
Shut it down? No, don't shut it down. But fucking, you gotta just... what do? I don't know what. Where do you go? Where would you go? Like,
group of five coordinator.
It's just
like Elko. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Do you go after a established head coach at a lesser renowned school in another conference, like somebody from Duke or a hot coordinator? Go after Letty from Oklahoma? Someone like that. I don't know. Somebody will come here if you pay them. That's what Tucker did.
It's just you can't. You're gonna have to. They're gonna have to pay. The only bonus is he's not getting that money. Is their school's gonna have the money to be able to use to get somebody.
You can accelerate the rebuild a lot faster now with the transfer portal being the way that it is.
But you gotta get the right guy now. They cannot miss.
You do. They can't miss on this hire.
You cannot miss. It's the most important hire in the history of Michigan State athletics. You cannot miss on this guy. This guy has to be 100% vetted and then done again, and make sure that we're not going to find out that he's got a stash of porn under the desk and he's banging co-eds. Unless it's Urban Meyer, I don't want any of that shit. It's got to be...
The good news is they got a head start on everybody else. Other than the other
the
two
silver
Michigans.
lining is we get to hire a coach before everybody else. Oh.
Gotta find it, man. Gotta find it. Gotta find that silver lining. Other than the Lions, what do we have?
Bye, Mel. Bye. Like
I said,
he's the world's stupidest person. Like I don't want to be mean, but guess what? You are a fucking dummy, Mel Tucker. You are a fucking dummy. He's dumb. Like, putting it in simple terms, he's fucking dumb.
But let's say, for some reason, I actually think this team this year was going to be better than initially I thought. Watching them play the first 2 weeks, I know they started slow in both of those games, but I did think that
You were higher on them than I was.
They show more talent. They show a little bit more talent than they've had in the past
Mel was slowly
2 years.
anyways,
He was building depth. He was building depth.
Yeah, I'm just...
Call it what it is.
What it is Washington's going to come in this week and woo-wee. I've been saying it anyways, but now...
Nah, Coach D's got one more.
One more what? One more win? Let's hopefully... if he's got one more win in him, I hope it's not this week.
I'm just saying... Say they're as bad as you think they are this year, and they go 6-6 or 5-7. I'm talking with Tucker. This is with Tucker. They go 5-7 again, and then he's on the hot seat. Then you fire him after next year, and then you do have to pay him. So
no, he's gone.
In a way,
he's fired. He's done.
In a way,
October 5th or 6th or whenever it'll be official, he'll be gone. And
in a way, it's a relief.
It's just so
because it wasn't looking great.
Is it basketball season?
I'm sure he'll come out and talk about this at some point.
They have Izzo on the broadcast talking about how he was in on getting him hired and paid. Oh, fuck. And Mel the whole time knows. This man knew what was coming down the pipe, and this fucker went out there like it was no thing. Like, it's all good. Let's let Izzo go on TV and talk about getting me paid. What a motherfucker. Mel Tucker, you are one son of a bitch. You are a con man, swindler, fucking... I am glad he's not going to get that money.
You know what the horrible part is? He's going to go get that Alabama rehab job.
Rape survivor?
He's going to go to Georgia or Alabama and be an analyst or an assistant or an associate or whatever and get that rehab job.
I hope Saban doesn't do that. This man shouldn't be around.
Want to bet?
This man deserves to just go away forever. Bye. Like, he doesn't deserve to be coaching anywhere.
America's about second chances, bro.
There's certain things you just shouldn't do, and this man crossed the line.
I agree, but
he couldn't just be like any other head football coach and just pick a co-ed? No.
I'm sure he was doing that too.
It's like waiting for that other, allegedly, like, your opinion. I'm just waiting for it. You know it's coming. They are digging right now. You know, Paula's got her shovel out and she's digging deep to find the story. She's going to be chasing Izzo down the hall.
You got that helmet with a light on now, digging in the dark of night.
Izzo down the hall asking what size cock Tuck has. Like, you know it's coming. Tuck coming. All of his slogans.
Did he ever masturbate on the phone with... Tom, did he ever masturbate on the phone with you?
All of his slogans hit a little different today. Tuck coming. Keep chopping.
Relentless.
Fucking guy, man. What a guy.
At least all that shit goes away. The woodshed.
I hated it all, too. It was all so fucking corny. I'm like, Rutgers finally can just keep their chop.
It's all yours.
Keep your chop. Deep end. And, fuck. Get rid of it all. Just win football games. That's all that matters. I don't fucking need the rest of the shit.
Hey, Kim, Big Ten Player of the Week, by the way.
Just, you know what? Let's just do a little Lions here at the end because I'm done. You got anything else to say about Mel Tucker? Because I don't. Fuck that guy. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
All right,
Bye.
Lions stuff
Bye.
in. Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, they look good.